34 seconds. All right, I'm kind of new to this vlogging thing. I'm not a professional, and honestly, I don't think any of the vloggers are professional. This is a nice rock. That was a coyote. I moved here intentionally. It seemed like a great place to live. Can set up a family. And maybe a photography business. All right, it's October 1st, 2019. I am Michael A. Jackson. And this is what's going on. This is beautiful. You see this? This is absolutely beautiful. I get to see this every day. For a pretty reasonable price, I might add. We got the RV, and son of a gun, the plan worked. I worked on this plan 2 years ago, and it works. Sometimes it kind of blows my mind that it actually worked, but it did. It works. As far as photography goes, there's if I was to categorize my photography career, it is entirely amateur up until 2 years ago. But before that time, it was 40-something years of framing practice. I learned quite a bit about how to frame a shot. And I'm going to try and lighten my face up in post here. How to look for a subject, how to look for a good composition. So now my only real, not even obstacle, is the business side of it, getting the business side of it. And all businesses are the same. There's no real differences whether you're selling hamburgers or hot dogs. It's the same sales process. And for right now, what's really the only holdup I have right now is equipment and time. Now, the first part of this plan, it does move pretty slow because I can't afford to jump in with being broke. You know how when you're young, you just dump it all and go for it. I got mouths to feed, so no, we're not dumping anything. And once that gets going, that's it. It's almost already going. It's just a matter of making sure everything is secure down below. Now, as far as photography goes, here's the deal. Now, in the last entry, we mentioned my film camera. Now, the film camera is not a production camera. And if you're thinking about starting any particular business, you need production tools. Having a nice set of hammers and stuff at home is nice, but you also, if you're going to be a carpenter, you need actual tools that are for carpentry. And this is not a production piece. This is more of a home piece that I use to do pictures and get practice and try out new ideas. Because if it works on here, it will work excellent in digital. And I have noticed that the more film I shoot, the more ideas I get for digital, because this is restricted to a 400 ISO, and that's about it. Oh, there's an airport here. Let's see if I can get him. There he is. They do skydiving. They do skydiving, and this is a little tiny airport right over the mountain there. They do skydiving and little Cessnas and things like that. I call them dead rock star airplanes. But back to photography. This is a Konica. If you are in any way thinking of doing film photography as a hobby or even professionally, because medium format is still sellable professionally in film, You are not going to get this exact camera. You are not going to get the Rene Bresson camera. You're not going to get that. It's more happenstance nowadays. This camera I found at a Goodwill in Phoenix. Know that the only thing that matters is this, the lens. This is kind of a crap lens. It doesn't take the clearest, sharpest pictures, but it's a challenge. I have to work with it. There's a lot to learn from shooting with this older equipment. This is not a formatted video. This is kind of more like my podcast. Tune in. I'm going to start that again tonight. And if you grew up in Jersey or Manhattan like I did, that's a dream. It's a dream come true. Just quiet, absolute quiet. Let me take a picture of it. All right, so we are going to. That's about it for today. We're gonna go light. Not a whole lot going on. It's time for dinner. We're having pizza. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.